Hey guys, Kevin Lifestyle Overland here, coming to you with a first look at the 23-0 Walkabout 72-inch with LST technology. Come on in, let's check it out.
Now before we jump into our first impressions, we need to give you a bit of background on our rooftop tent history. We got our first rooftop tent in 2016, and after some frustrations with the quality, quickly switched brands and upgraded to the 23-0 Sydney. Since then, we've had a couple different 23-0 tent models, which we've tested in many different environments and configurations, from trailers to single rig setups. Our last 23-0 tent was our home for over 7 months of continuous overland travel from the Gulf Coast of Mexico to the Arctic Ocean and many places in between. At the end of our Arctic adventure, our 23-0 Sydney tent had seen over 200 nights of use through the high desert winds, Arctic cold, and nearly 3 weeks of straight soaking rain in Alaska without a single leak, rip, tear, or fray. After all the constant use and harsh environments we put this tent through, its performance and quality simply speaks for itself. It also bears to mention here that we are not financially sponsored by 23-0. The only bias we have towards this brand comes from months of living in it on a daily basis and seeing it perform in a wide range of climates. If you haven't seen our North Country series, be sure and check out the playlist and video description to watch our previous 23-0 tent in action. Okay, enough background story. On to the new tent and our first impressions.
All right guys, welcome to the 72-inch Walkabout by 23-0. This is a California king size bed. Plenty of room for 2-3 adults, 2 adults, 2 kids, depending on how you want to stack them. So you may notice that this is actually black. It is not the same color as the exterior olive green. So I want to show you a little thing that this thing can do. If you like to sleep in or if you like to take a nap during your camping trip, this might be the tent for you. Check this out. Right? Camera settings haven't changed at all. Let's kill this little spotlight now. Yep. Guys, it's almost noon. That's how dark it is in here. All right, I'm gonna pan around the room and show you where the light leak comes through. So you got a vent here and you have another vent up there. And you can see just barely through the zipper. I haven't zipped all the way. Down in the corners where the hinge pivots are, there's flaps there. I just haven't put them in place. I mean, y'all, it's dark. And you've seen us run this tent for years and years. This brand has been exceptional quality for us and at the right price point as well. I'm excited to see where we go with this thing. I wish that we had had this when we were in the Arctic and it was 24 hours of daylight. That would have been nice. Great timing, 23-0. I'm just kidding. I think they might have got the idea from our complaints. Oh, let me show you one more thing. So there's a LED light strip from Light Force that we've actually installed, and we leave it in the tent. It's this flexible LED strip in a protective cover, and it just connects to a 12-volt plug down on the trailer. So you come in, you tap the button, and boom. Now I didn't run it when I came in because we get some flicker and some weird stuff on the lens, but it's also dimmable. So if you don't want to wake everybody up, keep it nice and dim. I'll show you what it looks like. Full dim, full bright. Let me show you a few things in here, and then I'll show you a few improvements that they've made to the 23-0 brand. Okay, so in here we have, again, the material, and you've got this window here. You've got another window here, right? And then, if you do want some light, don't worry. If you're the type of person who needs a little bit of light in their life, we have the Skyview panels. Not one y'all, but 2. I'm not gonna open this one up. There's another one right here. So what that means is, you get your light in the daytime if you want it, and then secondly, you can also open that up at night and have a nice little stargazing experience. I've done it. It's amazing. Can't promise you'll get much sleep though, because especially in New Mexico and Arizona, watching those shooting stars all night, that's fun. You might not go to sleep. All right, what's next? We've got another huge panel back here. So if you want a nice view from your bed, you get this option here. The other big secret that this tent holds is actually underneath us right now, and that is a 3-inch high-density foam mattress. If you've ever sat in a cheap tent, I won't name any names, but you know who I'm talking about. You know that after about 30 minutes, your hips, your butt, your shoulder, your elbows are resting on the deck. Not the case in this tent. They have upgraded their mattress from what was already an industry standard to yet an even thicker, more comfortable, firmer mattress. Now, what you might not realize is that having a higher quality, thicker density mattress keeps you warmer and reduces condensation. Nice move. Well played. I like it. They've designed this tent in such a way that you can actually pack away your blankets inside the tent, which means it's one less step having to fold everything up, put it in the vehicle somewhere. No, it can all ride right here. Now what we run with is 1 sheet, 2 sheet, microfiber, comforter. That's what we run with. Now the trick to making it all work together is folding it in half, nice and neat, before folding your tent up. Oh yeah, don't forget, you've got these little pockets. 4 pockets, one there, one there, one there, one there. All right, here we go outside. So one of the improvements that they made that I was a little bit skeptical about at first is the aluminum telescoping ladder. Now, it's grown on me. It's grown on me quite a bit. I wouldn't say I'm 100% convinced, but it definitely is a lot easier on the feet, whereas this old standard style didn't have such a contoured step. Still working through my objections on this, but so far, it's doing really good. So 230 is also in the process of adding a lot of different options that have been requested. This is the boot bag. Now this is an older one because it's a different color from the current tent, but the new ones will actually match across the lineup. But if you have, like me, those stinky shoes at the end of a long day, you can pop them down in there. And if you do get in a crazy rainstorm, this flap's going to keep any rain from getting in there. Stinky socks can go right there. We have stinky feet in our family, so this is a welcomed addition. Okay, so if you were to ask Sarah what is her most hated task in all of this, it is setting up this overhang. Not anymore. Sarah, check this out. They've added these clips. So you just pop this and you slide this down and you're good to go. No more fighting to get this pole onto this peg anymore. It's easy. See, even the Raven agrees. That's right, Mr. Raven. It's awesome. So, another simple but elegant improvement to make your camping experience less painful and less filled with profanity. Right, Sarah? All right, guys, so here on the outside, we've got our 280 GSM poly cotton fabric with the LST or Light Suppression Technology coating on the interior. And then here on the bottom, we also have the option of adding the Annex. I don't have the Annex just yet, but that's going to give you an additional room with a rubberized floor so that if you have kids or pets, you can actually give them a nice, comfortable place to camp as well. Used to, the Annex was actually included with the tent, and 230 realized that, you know what, there are a lot of different vehicle heights. We've got trailers, we've got truck beds, we've got, you know, big, tall, lifted rigs. So what they've done is actually made different length annexes so that you can choose the one that's going to fit your application. So reduces the price of the tent for those that don't need one, makes everybody happy. Okay, so remember when we were on the inside and I showed you the sky view panels and talked about the rain fly that could be removed? This is it. So this fabric right here releases with 4 clips on this side and 4 clips on the other. You pull the retaining poles out of their pockets up top and just roll it up and put it away. The best way to do that is actually from the inside. Once you open the sky view panels, you can reach out and do your unclipping, so you never have to climb around in your vehicle. Makes it really, really easy and gives you an incredible view for those nights when the stars are just popping. I think it also bears mentioning that removing the rain fly when there's no threat of rain is actually a really good way to reduce your wind noise. Rooftop tents aren't especially known for being quiet in a windstorm. Removing that will reduce it by at least 50%. So give that a try next time. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for this first look at the 23-0 walkabout with LST technology. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informative. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you on the next video. And now it's time for a nap. Good night.